A minute silence to the fallen heroes of Biafra. May the souls of the departed heroes and heroines of Biafra rest in peace, while their spirits continue to embolden those fighting on to restore Biafra. He said, he said, he said. The BDF anthem, please.
Rising sun, we love and cherish. We have thanked. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. In Him we trust. Shout it, sing it. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. We have emerged triumphant foes. Through gate we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing, our glorious song. Play it, sing Biafra. Oh, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our precious kingdom.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this emergency media press briefing from the office of the Biafran Government Prime Minister, the Obatobe of Biafra, the Agune Chamber 1, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, as we draw close to the Declaration Convention of the Restoration of the Independent United States of Biafran people await your voice. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Is my voice coming out clear?
Very loud.
Loud and clear, sir.
Good evening, the Honorable Minister of Information and your Deputy, Honorable Sonny and Honorable Raphael. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the press that are seated in your anonymously, and those that are here on the space. I welcome every member of the Biafra cabinet, government cabinet, all of you, the liaison officers, the admin of different countries and states. I welcome all of you, the de facto government, head of state, and admin of each state and county head and district head in Biafra de facto government in the homeland. I welcome every one of you this evening, and I want everyone to understand that the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra is and everything they failed, and all they need to do now is to be kicking like a dying horse. So we are not surprised. I just come this evening to continue to let Biafrans understand the need to remain focused and resilient in this quest for our freedom, which our forefathers has fought, other people have fought, and today we are here to put an end to this fight and restore the freedom of our people and our sovereignty state. My fellow Biafrans, without wasting a lot of time, I want to go straight to address many concerns by some, confused we have business with Nigeria present in our land. And the only people we are fighting are the Nigeria representative in Biafra land. So we don't have any business. What are we going to do in Abuja? Is Abuja Biafra land? Abuja is not our land. We are fighting Abuja inside Biafra territory. I will never to be killing them, and I'll go to Abuja and start engaging people, other terrorists that are there, that are killing indigenous in Abuja. That is stupid. So those people that are telling you, oh, don't you know Aso Rock is where Abuja is going? Abuja is not in the east. Abuja is not in Biafra land. Abuja is in Abuja. Government house of a state that is representing Nigeria is in Biafra land. Nigeria terrorist army that is representing Nigeria and killing our people. Terrorist police that have killed thousands of Biafrans are in Biafra land. They are not in Abuja. They don't take you from Biafra land, prison you in Abuja and other part of Nigeria. But we are, first of all, dealing with those criminals and terrorists killing our people in our own land. So why should I go to Abuja? Why should somebody come to tell me, go to Abuja and fight them? I don't go to Abuja. I will not go to Abuja because those carrying guns to burn our villages are not burning it from Abuja. They are there in our land and we are fighting them. So I want to put on oh, you are destroying Aligbo. Oh, you are destroying the Bia land. Oh, Southeast is not a no-go area. Now you are destroying. Why should we be allowing them to come to our land to kill and you are asking me to? Huh? Those ones that are being neutralized, are they neutralizing them from Abuja? So we will not go to Abuja. My fellow Biafrans, this fight will be between us and Nigeria terrorist representative in our land. It is not those in Abuja. Those who are in Abuja now, when they come tomorrow, we fight them in our land. And if they go back, they are lucky. So what are we doing this December? We are having what I call Biafra Convention. The Biafra Convention, where a legal document will be generated. And again, let me also quickly address this particular one, because I have seen the Nigeria mobilize e-bandit. They are sharing Mazen Amdekano's voice. Oh, Mazen Amdekano was saying that he's not going to declare Biafra, or he does not have the right to declare Biafra until people give him the right, which is right. The Biafra people did not give him the right to go ahead to declare Biafra. He has not conducted a referendum. We did as a government. So that right Mazen Amdekano was talking about, people giving to him before he can declare Biafra, has been given to Biafra government through referendum. What did you people know? That is the reason Biafra government has conducted a referendum that has gathered over 50 million votes of the Biafra people. That is the authority Mazen Amdekano was talking about. That was not given to him. And let me tell you, pull in the protest, it does not validate anything. But what validates something is what you have in the document, and that is in the form of self-referendum that the Biafra government have conducted today. Those people you see that were gathering where Mazen Amdekano was doing his evangelism, there are still the same 50 million that have voted today. There are still the same people who have given this government the authority to fight for their freedom and declare Biafra with over 50 million votes. That is the authority that has never been given to anybody in the history of Biafra. Not even before the war did anybody conduct a referendum. This is the first time it is being conducted ever in the history of Biafra and Nigeria. Before the war, there were no referendum. After the war, there were no referendum. But today, the Biafra government has put everything, every mechanism in place, and have conducted Biafra self-referendum. That is the authority Mazen Amdekano was talking, that he's not going to declare any Biafra until Biafra people gave him the authority to do that. And let me tell you, nobody will wake up and give you authority. Everybody giving you authority. Authority is when you are calling sit at home and people sit at home. That is authority. But then it is not in a legal document form. Now, what we try to do is to put everything in a well-organized way. More organized, more recognized in accordance with international law that will recognize you as an entity, as a state. That is what the Biafra government have done. And what are we using to get 4 different approach? And I call it multi-dimensional approach. What are these approach? We have a political approach. Political approach. What is the political approach? The self-referendum that we have conducted. That is the political approach to the Biafra freedom. We have been able to organize the political approach. The political approach also is the creation of 40 United States of Biafra is part of the political approach. Putting in place state structure is part. In our map is part of the political approach to Biafra freedom in 2024. And among other things, electing states choose who will administer their state is part of the political process to Biafra freedom. The second one is called civil disobedience approach. What are the civil disobedience approach? Civil disobedience approach is this approach we have used to cripple Nigeria. If you listen to the beginning, the jingle from the beginning, you see the senators complete control over the people. It shows that the people are no longer trusting the Nigerian government. It shows that people are no longer allegiance with the Nigerian government for the past 3 years. That is what this civil disobedience is meant to achieve. And many other things that I'm not going into details with, but I'm just giving you a brief of what this multidimensional approach is intending to achieve and restoring Biafra. Now, what is the third approach? The third approach is the diplomatic approach. What are the diplomatic approach that the Biafra government has done so far? The diplomatic approach is the engagement of government from the Congress in the United States to European countries, European Union, to formation of the Biafra liaison offices across the world, where we are directly communicating with the host countries. These are the diplomatic approach to Biafra struggle and Biafra independence. Now, I will also not go into detail to start explaining what we have achieved using this diplomatic approach. All of you can see some of the things we post on social media. They are not photoshopping. It is not Photoshop. When you see us educating the Congress of the United States, the people that when they move, others follow. That is the diplomatic approach. That's number 3. Number 4 is the armed struggle approach. It is not actually armed struggle approach, but self-defense. Because while we are doing all these things, we don't want Biafrans to be killed like chicken under the government that I'm leading. So there is a need to defend and protect them while we are pursuing the freedom. So in other words, we are also a peaceful movement. Peaceful, very, very peaceful. I'm peace ambassador. Is there any other person agitating for Biafra today that has certificate, internationally recognized certificate for peace ambassador? Nobody. Because everything I'm doing is towards restoring peace. So the international community and those who awarded this particular ambassadorship understand what I'm doing better than all of you. Now, the armed struggle is to protect our land, defend our women, so that 200 people will not be killed in Biafra land like they are killing them in the northern Nigeria every day. So that 300 people will not be abducted from any school in Biafra land like they are abducting them in the northern Nigeria on daily basis. And I begin to wonder, how come they love us, but they never allowed us to hold any position in Nigerian military? How come they love us? Nobody has been kidnapped in our school, up to 300 students at the same time. But they are kidnapping them in 300, in 200 in the northern Nigeria. But they are crying about us more than the people that are being kidnapped and killed every day in the northern Nigeria. Every day, 150 people will be killed. Entire villages will be wiped in northern Nigeria. They are not talking about it. They are talking about a region where no 100 person has been kidnapped under the leadership of this government, except when IPOB was praying in Aba, they went there and killed 150 people. They were not killed by terrorists in the rag. They were killed by the terrorists in the uniform, police and army. Why in the north? Boko Haram and ISWAP are killing people in 150 and 200, but in the southern Nigeria, in the eastern Nigeria, they are the Nigeria army, terrorist army and police are the one killing IPOB members in 150s. Yet, they are the one crying for Southeast. I want you to understand, who loves you. But you see, that time is over. Everything I'm saying here happened. In your own present, you saw everything, Korokoro. So, we are actually a very peaceful government. And we carry arms against the terrorist Nigeria state. So now, our 3 mechanism and 3 approach is a very peaceful and internationally recognized. What are they? Civil disobedience approach, political approach, diplomatic approach, and of course, the armed struggle self-defense approach is also recognized in international law. That is why I am shouting and starting Gidigbam. And I will do it and do it again and do it again until Biafra is restored and recognized by many countries as a solution to restore stability in the entire Sahel region. My fellow Biafrans, during this convention, we are going to unveil a lot of things for the Biafra people. Among those things, we will launch the Biafra National Identity Card and Biafra International Passport. We are also going to make sure that we unveil and launch Biafra currency, Ejemma. And by the special grace of God, for those asking questions about Biafra money and all that, we are also going to launch Biafra Bank. I mean, licensed Biafra Bank. We will launch Biafra Bank and possibly create if you know that you actually love Africa and you really want Pan-Africanism to come to reality, there is a need for you to support Biafra, because that is where the Pan-Africanism will rise. You need people in the government that knows what Africa people need. And Biafra have young, vibrant men and women who will make that Pan-Africanism to become a reality. So if you don't support Biafra, your dream is dead and dead on arrival. My fellow Biafrans, December 2nd, we are going to make history. This December 2nd is sacrosanct in the history of Biafra, as we are going to fulfill our destiny on that very day. The heaven and the earth will stand still to witness the occasion. The sun will bear witness, and the enemies will tremble before us as the world behold the emergence of the United States of Biafra on international stage. For decades, Biafra have stood firm, fearless, resilient, and unwavering against Nigeria, terrorism, and oppressors. Today, we on the brakes of the new era. We are ready to claim and reclaim our destiny and officially restore Biafra as an independent nation.
Yeah, Judge, I don't know what is coming.
This isn't just the culmination of journey.
What has been the rule so
It
far
is fulfillment
of
of
the
a
federal
dream
state government?
that our
They
ancestors
can't continue
and
to have
heroes
security votes, sit down,
set in motion
come to
long
Abuja
time
every
ago,
month and go back home
between
and then
1967
obey
and
Simon Ekpa.
1970. Their vision
And
is
then
now
they themselves don't go to work.
our reality,
They tell their families
and
not to go to
every
work.
Biafran alive
And
today
they
is part
move
of this
around,
historic
like you said, burning police stations from one police station to the other. This must stop. Nigeria is not a banana republic. It's not something we can gloss over. We must bring it to an end. Solution. Federal solution, not group of hoodlums. These are group of cabals, or may I call it group that are obedient to Sam Eba. They have their head in every state in the southeast, and they are functioning. They live in the bushes there. So I want to submit here, please, the matter should be taken more serious than is being presented in this hallowed chamber. It has defied the solution of the state governors. Let the federal government intervene. I so submit. You may not know the day that Simon Ekpa has given instruction that nobody should go out. That's why we are spending time to discuss this issue. It's a very serious issue. But the primary purpose of government is to protect the lives and also cater for the welfare of citizens.
Hold it there, Honorable Sonny. Hold it there, Honorable Sonny. Thank you very much. I welcome everyone back. You know, this the voice you are hearing is the voice of the Senate President Akpabio. The primary purpose of a government is to protect the lives of the citizen. And ask yourself, one Nigerian listening to me today, have they done like a government? Have this Nigeria protected the life of the citizen? I am asking you, one Nigerianist. They will tell you Simon Ekpa is killing people in the southeast. Oh, Simon Ekpa, because that is what they want you to push. And some of you are even saying it without knowing what you are saying, because you are being controlled by voodoo or Fulani. But how many of them have moved a motion in this National Assembly about the northern and middle belt, where 150 people are killed every day on daily basis? How many of them have moved a motion where Yoruba Nation came publicly to cry that over 29,000 people, Yoruba people, have been killed and murdered by herdsmen? Did you hear them talk about it?
I am asking you one Nigeria, but he is here telling you the primary purpose of the government is to protect the life and properties of the people. They failed. That's why the Biafra government is bringing alternative. And in this alternative, they are also trying to stop us from protecting our people. And that's why we are fighting. So when they turn around and kill people for supporting Biafra government, they blame Simon Ekpa. The people, the government that are claiming that is the primary purpose is to protect the people, they will kill Biafrans for supporting the Biafra government. And they turn around and say, oh, Simon Ekpa is the reason for killing in the southeast. Who is killing in the southeast? Them. Why are they killing in the southeast? Because they support Biafra. And they'll turn around. It is because of Simon Ekpa. If you are a responsible government, will anybody support Simon Ekpa as an alternative to their future? The answer is no. If you provide social amenities for Biafra people in the eastern Nigeria, will anybody listen to me? The answer is no. If you provide good hospital where our women will go to hospital and deliver and give birth without the doctor demanding deposit of 100,000 that nobody, not even a minimum wage, will anybody follow Simon Ekpa? The answer is no. If you provide a motorable road where our people can travel from Enugu to Onitsha within 30 minutes, will anybody follow? Because this is what we are going to provide for them. Will anybody follow Simon Ekpa? The answer is no. If you protect the entire people of Biafra, where people can travel without getting kidnapped by Fulani terrorists in Four Corner, in Abia, Enugu, Aba Road, in Okigwe, Onitsha Road, in all those, if you provide security, where people can not just provide security, because you don't actually need to provide security if things are working. If things are working, nobody will be thinking of kidnapping anybody. So you don't necessarily have to provide the security. You provide a working system of government that will automatically end the insecurity. And that is what Biafra is bringing to the table. So why would people not follow me? Because they know that is my promise. And they have followed me for years. They know that everything I've said, I will go extra mile to make sure I do it. And that is exactly how the Biafra government will function. We are bringing good hospital to our people, where there will be a national insurance scheme, where if you get sick and you don't have money, and which I doubt, because everybody will have money, at least you are going to be equal in Biafra, and richness depends on what kind of food you want to eat. So Biafra government will provide free healthcare service, which will be subsidized by the national insurance scheme. What does this mean? What it means is that you can go to hospital. Of course, by then you must have been registered and thumbprinted and documented as a Biafran. You go to hospital, show your national insurance card from the BSA, this card that we are doing now. You will show it, and the doctor will check you up, treat every damn thing about you without asking you for deposit before they can touch you. That is the Biafra I am bringing, and that is the Biafra government is bringing to our people. So who wouldn't follow me? Who wouldn't follow me except criminals who don't actually know what I'm doing? That is why 50 million have voted and even took risk. So I am bringing something that Nigeria never brought and will never bring to them. What Nigeria is after is how to make you and convert you from Christianity, from traditional worshiper, to become an Islamic Onyanapishiyala, people that bow down and start worshiping other gods. That is what they are interested in. They are not interested in your welfare. Nigeria is not interested in your development. They are not interested in infrastructure. They are not interested in road. They are not interested in anything other than Ishiala. begin to, grow your beard, and you have mark on your forehead, and then as a mark of a good worshiper. That's all. And that is not what we want for our people. That's why many of us are doing what we are doing today. They have said Simon Ekpa is an agent of Nigeria. And, of course, that is not selling anymore. But those who were shouting for Biafra for many years, and when I joined Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I told him, Onyendu, if you do not have anything on the table, I am bringing something to the table. I told him, if this Biafra that IPOB is fighting is not real, I will come to make it a reality. Because actually it was not real. There was nothing, like no direction, and that's why this map carrying Tony Nadi has always been saying, where is your roadmap? He knows what he was saying, but of course in a very wrong way. Can he come now and tell me what is your roadmap? Can he come now? Can that Tony Nadi carry map now and start saying, where is your roadmap? Do you hear about Emeka Emekesiri again? All of them have disappeared because they can't swallow their pride. So they will be watching from one corner. This guy, this Ekpa. But I will not go because everybody is afraid. Some of them, they may think they have businesses at home, they have people at home. So if they come to join Simon Ekpa, with how they know them, they'll get their things will be attacked. Their businesses back home will be attacked. Their family will be attacked. That is all. Not the reason why they have not come to start knocking at the door of the Biafra government is because they are into real estate businesses in Biafra land. Emeka Emekesiri is into real estate business. Are you not aware? The same thing with Wazirike. All of them are the same bird of the same feather. They have properties everywhere. That's why when you think when they say, show me one property of Simon Ekpa, they are not looking for it to say Simon Ekpa have property. They are looking for it so they will go and destroy it. So that is exactly what they are doing. Oh, show me one investment of Simon Ekpa. You think when I show you investments of Simon Ekpa in Nigeria, they will start praising me? The answer is no. They want to look for the investment. They will go and destroy it. That's why these people can never join this Biafra, because they know this Biafra is a reality. And so, if you join and they know your businesses, they will start attacking it first. They will destroy it first. That's why many of them, when you see them saying, this guy have nothing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have nothing in Biafra land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have no business, is because they know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is genuine. And so, the only thing they can attack is his father's house, which they did. But other ones following him, what are they doing? They have businesses and building houses everywhere. And the worst is when they build this house, they brag about it. So they are scared of losing their houses. That's why when you hear them talk, Simon Ekpa, where is your investment? Must I have investment before fight? Is it a prerequisite requirement that before you fight for freedom of your people, you must have investment? Tell me, how many investment did Gandhi have? What is the investment of Mandela? You know, when they come to tell you how Mandela was fighting, they are not telling you that Mandela did not also have properties in South Africa. Are they telling you that? They will not tell you that. But they want to tell you how Mandela fought. They want to tell you how Gandhi fought. But they are also telling you, during the time of Gandhi, the mansion of Gandhi. They want to tell you, where is the property of Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa is from India. My property is in India. I am from New Delhi. If that is not enough, I don't know what else is enough for you. But I have volunteered to fight for Biafra, and I am fighting for Biafra people, and Biafra people accepted me. So who are you? Who are you to question when 50 million Biafra have accepted me? Who are you? Do you know where Tinubu come from? You that is fighting Simon Ekpa for one Nigeria. Do you know where Tinubu come from? Do you know where Buhari come from? All these people are not even Nigerians, but they have come to destroy your future. But I am here as a good guy from India, New Delhi. I don't know, I'm going to speak my language one of these days. Right. That is the kind of snake. What is the name of that movie, Honorable Sonny? What is that? What is the name of that movie? That snake. What is the snake girl, right? Vam,
Something
I know
like
you're
that.
the one. What is the name?
Something like that. It has something to do with reggae.
Yes,
Well,
snake girl. If you did
snake.
not watch, if you did not watch Snake Girl from as a child, it means that you miss your childhood, right? Mama, you know the Snake Girl, right?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. In those days, the woman will turn to snake, bah, will turn to snake, cobra. Will be shouting, ah, India, they do juju. Ah, look at how woman is turning to snake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so my people, Biafrans, I want you to understand that I will be the last bus stop of Nigeria. I have come to finish this job. It is a long time coming. This is what everybody have waited for this day. And the good news is that many of you have given us this consent. We have been able to set up a government structure this is the best. I am telling you that Biafra government is the best in the history of freedom fighting. There is no government in exile that have done what we have done. I am telling you the fact. Go and research. Go to research. No government in exile. And on this note, I want to make public, exceptionally, make public one part of, I will say, the front page of the Biafra ID card on this particular space today. So you are privileged to be the first person to see it. I'm going to present it tomorrow to the cabinet. But I want to use the opportunity because what we are doing now is to create awareness to our people to know how serious we are. So the Honorable Minister of Information, I'm going to send you something. Of course, I will cut some things that I don't want to be public for security reason. So only Biafrans that have applied and qualified for the ID card will see it and have them collected in Finland during our convention. The sample of the Biafra national ID card that met even the European standard. So let us feed the Umu Okoko. I've never used this word before. It sounds very good. Umu Okoko. Umu Okoko. And when they tell you, oh, Wazirike, dude, we have explained that yesterday, we're not the same. What we do now is that Wazirike can release anything and do anything without any structure of a government is rubbish. Today we have the structure of government. We are trying to prove to the world that Biafra is now organized and can be recognized as a state. We are trying to prove to the world that that thing they say it is impossible under this Nigeria evil state, it is becoming possible. We have organized ourselves. We have put up government institutions. We have put up liaison offices that will automatically become embassy, whether they like it or not. From the 2nd of December, all our liaison office will become automatic embassy. We are going to vote for the approval of the embassy of Biafra across the globe where we have liaison office. It is not a joke. Sonny, can you put this on the highlight? I don't know how you want to do it. Put it on the highlight while I will be taking pictures. I will be taking questions. Thank you. And of course, this is just one. By tomorrow cabinet, in the tomorrow cabinet meeting, the government will know. Cabinet will know what we have done. Thank you.
Okay, Ben, thank you. So the floor is open for questioning now. Minister Jarrett.
And I want to say one more thing. Biafra national identity card. I am telling you now, no Africa country, as of today, no Africa country as of today, have the standard, the security standard of the Biafra government national identity card. No African country have it. And it's a challenge. I am telling you, this is European standard with heavy security features. When you people will see our agenda, they will run mad. Agenda will be presented to the Biafra cabinet tomorrow. All right.
All right, please, I'm going to be bringing you guys in now. Those that are ready to ask the Prime Minister questions, please raise your hands as you come in. Raise your hands and ask questions. Please don't mind, I'm going to mute my mic because Namdi is just a little bit noisy here. Please raise your hands, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mazi, God bless you. The name of it is Sunita. The snake is Sunita, Sunita.
Okay,
Yes,
you're
you are
talking
right.
about the dancing girl. Yes,
Rose, Rose are the people who enjoy the snake game.
Yes. So, Sunita, that's the Octo to snake, yes, so that is it. You know, it was many 1970s and 80s, so most of them don't know what we are talking, sir.
Oh, yeah, Indomie children.
Exactly, so we'll go to farm, get it, you know. Before you get the Sunita to watch, you know, they will gather many people, you understand. So that is it, sir. So thank you for that. In short, let me say
That means you have been stretching your neck since to answer, but we were not because we didn't get the mic.
I've been there, and I want to say it. Our PM, please let me just use 1 minute. Thank you,
Go
sir.
ahead, Honorable Rose. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I want to speak general, let people know that you have made Biafra proud. Like I said, Iwo Batobie. And I always add that in Jokuji, they don't know the meaning of Njokuji. I said in Finland, by Chuko Kikabiama, I will explain to them with Nkata. You understand, and then Fruba. And again, you are the key that opens Biafra. You are the keys now. You open a lot of places where Biafran has never in the history. If Mazi, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here, we could have not reached here. Sorry, sir, to use it. But God used you to do a great thing. And I say, may Chuko Kikabiama, may the God of Biafra, may he lead you. You are the Joshua of Biafra, the Caleb of Biafra. I am so, if I uzene zo, say mara no one no one so, not do even gimo. As far as this God is living, I'll go extra mile because you have gone extra mile to make sure that this is reality. And that is why wherever Mazi is, he's relaxing. He's believing because he knows that his incarnation, the son that he has been looking for, has done. His name is Kamani. You know, Kamani joined Njokuji. And Njokuji joined Ekpa. And Ekpa joined Nkuma. Can you imagine what it is? So, sir, thank you, our Prime Minister. I pray that Chuko Kikabiama, the tears, those sleepless nights you cry, I'm telling you, is a tears of joy. Let me tell you that everyone in Biafra land, they are celebrating you. You don't know what you have done for Biafra. You don't know what you have done for the generation, unborn generation. And let me tell you, this Nigeria you are seeing that have lost, they wish how they can turn the clock back so that you come and be one of it. But it is over because you want them. And now they are seeing the reality. And I am so proud to be among this
clock can never turn back. You see, let me tell you, the people that are crying that, oh, Alibo this, Alibo that, we have not started. Ali
Never.
Igbo is having Nigeria terrorists in Ali Igbo. Ali Igbo can never have peace until they leave. It's a fact. This is a bitter truth. So anybody that is thinking someone is destroying Ali, I am not the one destroying Ali Igbo. Nigeria state is destroying Ali Igbo by bringing criminals and terrorists to be killing our people, abducting our women and children, putting checkpoint, subjecting our people to all manner of dehumanization. And so who is bringing this on to the leave? And let me tell you, like I said, this non-arm carrying one are like Ofenkupu. We have started from them. After the court, we go to the next prostata. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Dr. Rose. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. And I want to sing a special song for our Prime Minister and for Biafra, a very quick one. The zoo we see today is compared to Egypt in the Bible. The Nigeria is no more in our lives. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Nigeria is no more in our lives. We have seen them before. We will see them no more. Chukwokike will fight for us and we will see them no more. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Hallelujah. Nigeria is no more in our lives.
Oh, yes.
Nigeria is no more in our lives. Nigeria is no more in our lives. Nigeria is no more in our lives. We have seen them before. We will see them no more. The Lord will fight for us and we will see them no more. Nigeria is no more in our lives.
Thank you
Very
very,
soon we
thank you
shall see
very,
them no more forever.
yes, thank you very much, Honorable Raphael. And like I said, if you look at the highlight, the official, model of the Biafra ID card is there for everybody, including international observers that are listening to me. Like there are many foreigners here. I am telling you today, this is the European standard ID card. No country in Africa has it. I am bragging about it. Anyway, and this is, everything they say we are doing Photoshop, we are doing this and doing that. This ID card you see here is costing the Biafra government a fortune. The reason we are investing heavily in this security featured ID card is so that we understand the importance of data protection. We understand the importance of security, where we don't want our ID card to be forged, easily forged, like the Nigeria state. So what this intend to do is to eliminate everything forgery, and it is electronic. So I want everybody to understand that everything I'm saying here, I'm saying it with integrity. And it is something that has been posted. It is not yet presented to the cabinet, to be presented tomorrow with all the features. It has about many pages. Let me check the pages. So this is not just, this is just, because it is not yet presented to the cabinet. So I'm just doing this to, to let Biafrans that are listening to have this privilege, that nobody else has. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. This ID card you see has 8 pages of security features, which will be presented to the cabinet tomorrow. So, like I said, it is European standard. No African country. We are still in exile. We are still government in exile. Look at what we have done. No country in Africa has it. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, our Prime Minister. You have achieved so much for us within a short space of time. And just like you told us, that one day we'll sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. And that's exactly what you're doing. And just like you told us that one day we'll sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. The other speaker. Your speaker from the other side.
Okay.
All right. The other one just reduce
That is disorganized with the news of the ID card. Passport is still coming. Passport is coming. This is ID. We are still in ID card. This is passport is coming. Now, some people say that Simon Ekpanara Sibu. So I just cancel Onitsha. Cancel fa Onitsha. Maka ndị a che na Simon Ekpa abụrụ onye Igbo. Na Simon Ekpa amara asụ Igbo. Mana fa maro na anyị nwa bụ ndị amụrụ n'ala Igbo wee too n'ala Igbo wee mara ihe dị n'omenala wee na-aga ọfọ. Ana m aga ọfọ na-agọsi ya ike maka na ndị na-asị na Simon Ekpa abụrụ onye Igbo ha mara aga ọfọ. Ị na-aghọta? Mana ya dịbagodo etu nsi wee na-ekwu ya, abụ m onye Igbo n'India in New Day. All right, the media team, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's take the questions. The hands are flying high. Okay, we're going to take you as number one, David Nana. Please grab the mic, please. Let's make it very quick. There are so many hands up. Unmute yourself.
David Nana, please, before you take the mic. Prime Minister, please, as you have spoken Igbo, always remember also that you are an Indian. So at times you speak India for them also so that they wouldn't forget, so that they will have a lot of topic for the week. Thank you. Nana, over to you, please. Ushina she quenk na. Yeah, kisho kinkin yam.
Yeah, nehi.
Thank you so much. Good evening from my location. I really appreciate you, my Minister of Information and Communication, Sonia Akparawa, and the Deputy Minister, Vam. My Prime Minister, in fact, I don't know how to appreciate you. Biafran people are so proud of you. You have done what no man has been able to do within this short possible time that you are in this liberation. You have changed the dynamics of freedom, and we are happy with you, sir. It is a privilege and honor to be in the platform with you tonight to as well answer to some certain questions. First of all, I want to commend you for what you have done and what you continue to do for the Biafran nation. This ID card you just showed here is 1 in a million. And I know, oh my goodness me, this is what we have been looking for. We are so proud of you. I know a lot of people would like to ask some questions. Let me quickly run down my question to you, sir. I'll just have like 2 or 3 questions. Before I go into that, sir, Biafran people are very proud of you. And just like you tweeted some minutes ago, our government, your government, is a government that value the life of Biafran people. You just gave us an information about people who have been sidelined, their names have been termed out for extermination. I want to plead with you, just like you said. Please, sir, do everything humanly possible to protect the lives of our people that are very dear to us. So since that Biafra is very close, see that these people will be alive to witness the United States of Biafra. I know you are ready to do that, and I know you do that. It's my plea to you. Having said that, I want to take you back to the Bakassi Peninsula, sir. At the Bakassi Peninsula, the Black Marines are also very active in delegitimizing the Nigerian terrorist forces together with the Cameroonians. This led to the, do I call it kidnap or abduction or the disappearance of the Dabato GO. And the reason the Cameroonians are giving on the Bakassi Peninsula is that, these Biafrans or these Nigerians, the reason for this, this fracas or this disagreement or the kidnap of the Idabata GO is because of, these Biafrans or these Nigerians.
What happened? Looks like we lost you. Can you hear him?
Can you hear me?
David is always coming with a jump. Jump is something that we may not even be part of.
Our PM, can you hear me?
Go ahead now.
Okay, I'm saying at the Bakassi Peninsula, the Black Marines, they are very active in delegitimizing the Cameroonian forces and the terrorist Nigerian state. This, as a result, this has led to, they say, the abduction, or they say is the kidnapping of an Idabato. Okay, the question is this, sir. Having seen what is happening at this particular region of the Biafran territory, what message do you have for the Cameroonian forces whom you have not directly given a warning of their invasion in the territories of Biafra? What message do you have for them?
We are not giving any warning. We are treating them differently, completely from the Nigeria state. We know our history, what they did to us during the Biafra war, because of, they used them for the blockade. So we decided this time around to fight them differently. And that's what we are doing, protecting our people in Bakassi differently than what we are doing in the hinterland of Biafra. So for now, I have no message for them.
Okay. As the restoration of the independent state of Biafra draws very close, there was a time the delegitimized political leaders from the Biafra land, you gave them an advice to embrace Biafra and enjoy the proceeds that Biafra can offer to them, or as well go into exile to perpetuity. That green light or that green olive branch, does it still exist? And if these people accept to work with the Biafran government, are you ready to protect them? Because the Biafran people, because of their atrocious activities against the Biafran nation, Biafran people are just waiting for the second declaration of Biafra, where they can go head on.
My main target now is not to fight or to avenge or to take vengeance. My main purpose now, my main focus now is to get Biafra independence. After that, we can settle our scores. We can begin to reintegrate those that have wronged us. We can sit on the table and discuss our differences and solve our problem. So my problem now is not who is a politician who have done this. If you are one of those killing our people, if we get you along the, in action, then of course the Biafra government and the Biafra forces will engage you. But for now, it's not for me to go and start looking for politicians or
looking for who to capture, on armed politician or anything like that. That is not my concern. My main priority now is to protect our people against those carrying guns. That is not to say that the enemies are not known. We know them. But like I say, we treat them differently. Just like I just made a comment about Cameroon and Bakassi now. So we are fighting this thing differently, in different ways. So my concern is not about them now. They are not my problem now. My problem now is to deal with those terrorists with guns and all that. And then, of course, to make sure that we push our diplomatic, for diplomatic awareness, educating the people that can, pursue the recognition of Biafra. That's my concern now. And for so far, so good, we've won, not just won because it is just the right thing to do, is to support Biafra. Nigeria has failed. The country have collapsed. They can't protect the people. They can't control anything. They have lost control of everything. If you don't know that, you know it now. And the Biafra land, they're going to lose control of everything. A time is coming where not even a bank will open in Biafra. I am telling you the fact. And that is something that has to happen. If this continues, everything will be shut down. But we want to put every mechanism in place before we get to that point, because that is the only when the international community will begin to talk about the recognition of Biafra as a solution to every nonsense and every mess and impunity Nigeria has done in that region. Thank you.
Our PM, thank you so much for that response. Please, I want you to increase the volume. Your new nationality is making waves on the internet and they are running mad. Please, sir, increase the volume and give us more music style, more dancing steps, so that the enemies of Biafra can as well go and commit suicide. Thank you so much.
I will actually go and make video from my village in New Delhi.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Evo PM. Thank you, Mazi David Nana. Yes, Otunwamwanya, please grab the mic and bring your own question.
Yes, good evening, wonderful people. Your Excellency, Obatobie, good evening from my end. I greet you, cabinet members in the house. Greetings from my end. Obatobie, first of all, I want to thank you and we appreciate you. You have changed our lives for better. My question is, I see this very imperative to ask this question because of the attack that is going on everywhere today. And the question is, should any group of persons stand up today, start agitating genuinely for the freedom of Biafra? Is there need to attack them, try to stop them because we are heading to get Biafra? Or should we encourage them if they are genuinely pursuing the freedom of Biafra and they are attacking the Nigerian state? That's my question. Thank you, sir.
Anybody that is attacking Nigeria state must be supported, whether the person believes in what I'm doing or not. But once the person deviate and start talking against our own template and our own pattern of freedom, then that's where we have problem with the person. So if anybody that is attacking Nigeria state, that person is not my enemy. So what it means is that the person is free and you can support the person.
Thank you, sir. Because a lot of people know that what we are doing is genuine, but they go ahead attacking. Because a lot of people are trying to escape their punishment. That's why they send these guys to come and be attacking who didn't follow up the modus operandi, or they have not listened to you, but they go on the space and the media talking, yapping.
No, please leave those on the space. I give them 2 weeks. They are gone. They can't sustain our media war. Because our own is that we come with truth and fact. Their own is that they come with propaganda and lies. Like the propaganda of me writing about Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Did you see how it turned out? They will not talk about it again. Highest 1 week because it did not work out the way They were, because they are not thinking. So these are the kind of things they do. By the time they do it for 2 weeks, they are gone. We have been there for a lot of, many times. So, and one thing is that when we see such thing, I don't react. When they Photoshop my name and put on the message of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, they were expecting me to start talking. I saw everything even days before Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala responded. And I didn't want to respond because what they wanted to do is for me to start engaging them. So if I engage them to say, oh, I debunked that, I didn't do it, they will go and Photoshop another one. And then, oh, I didn't do it. Then they will turn it. They will try to start manipulating and distracting the what I'm doing. I will continue to start debunking them. I don't do that. So when I saw it, I just laughed. And I laughed and then I pretended I didn't see it. So I was surprised that Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala actually responded to that. And that, which is actually a validation to the Biafra government. She thought she was doing Simon Ekpa. So, and I believe that the people that did it actually regretted doing it. So, leave them. They come with propaganda and lies on social media. We come with fact and truth. Like I said now, I've addressed them. Those who say, go to Abuja, why are you turning Ali Igbo into a war zone? Go to Abuja and fight. And I asked them, I will never go to Abuja and fight because I'm not fighting to liberate Abuja. I am fighting to liberate Ali Igbo and Biafra land. So I'm fighting in Biafra land against those people who are in Biafra land, right? They say go to Abuja and they fight the Aso Rock. That's where that government is not in Aso Rock. The government that we are fighting is not in Abuja. The government we are fighting is there, right there in our doorstep in Biafra land. We are fighting the terrorist army. They are in our doorstep in Biafra land. So why should I go to Abuja? These are the lies and, very deranged reasoning for many decades. They have been saying, oh, you are destroying Ali Igbo. If you want to fight, go to Abuja. If you want to fight, go there. Go where they say we go where they're holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are not just fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are fighting for Biafra. And at the same time, demanding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So their primary purpose of kidnapping him is so that they will turn the agitation to fight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't accept that. We know them very well. And that is what is pissing them off. Because we did not turn the agitation to the fight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now everybody will say, oh, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Like these criminals you see now, they will just say, oh, you have not released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you want to declare Biafra. That is what they want you to do. And we're not doing that. It is pissing them off. So whether they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not, we will declare Biafra. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Mwanya. I think you're good with that. All right. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Success. You're welcome. You want to greet everyone, Success?
Yes, Mazi Raf, good evening.
You're welcome. Success? Okay. I think, okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I greet once again. Good evening. Good evening, my Honorable Minister of Information and Communication. You are doing a nice job, and you and your team are very formidable. Prime Minister, good evening. And I just confirmed that you are coming from New Delhi. True. Because I phone who knows, and the person that I phone another person that knows, and they confirm that yes, you are coming from that area. And our only ID card has 8 pages. Imagine a passport will be lexicon. So I say kudos to the government and the government that you led and the whole of the whole Biafrans. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, December 2nd, is sacrosanct, and there is nothing will change this very date, regardless. The enemies will succumb before that time. These they are waves of attack. They have seen it before. It is not today, and it's not something we're going to be continuing. We have to educate Biafrans on the new nation that is coming with a new policy, with new dimensions. The policy of Biafran Republic has never been seen anywhere, and we have a need to educate our people from top to bottom of how to handle the policies of this very nation that is coming. That it is not a nation of forgery, it's not a nation of classmates, it's not a nation of ethnicity. It can never be a nation of can I say, age grade. Because of one, you have to say, yes, I know him. He's a man, no man. He's a godfatherism. Our nation can never experience such. It's going to be a nation based on principles and laws, which the whole people, all our cabinet, 100 plus cabinet members are working tirelessly to make sure these nations come. So our duty is to educate our people from river to the sea. And to the people in Bakassi Peninsula, I had a threatening. I watched a very threatening videos from one of the Cameroonian idiots who is saying that Cameroon cannot lay full weight in the Bakassi Peninsula because they are only 5% in the Bakassi Peninsula. So what they need to do is to depopulate the Biafrans there and import Cameroonians from the north into that very place so that they can have legitimacy over that land. And we're warning them from this evening that should anything happen to anybody in that Bakassi region, they will know that there is a new dimension which Nigeria is seeing that they have not started seeing. So that's the message I have for that idiot that made that very broadcast. I want to commend our people, both home and abroad. They are doing marvelously well. And Prime Minister, this our movement has never been this way. Never. Nobody has brought Biafra to this very level. Nobody, dead or alive, has brought Biafra to this very level we are in. I will also encourage you. Do not.
Before you continue to finish your statement, let me just interject before you continue.
Okay.
I will tell you one thing today. We will shock the world with the calibers of people that will come to this convention in Finland. Continue.
Wow.
Wow. Well, that's good. It's another hope has just been installed in me. You must continue and never give a fuck. Sorry to use that word of anybody, any institution, any power, wherever it is coming from. The date has been. You told us from the 2021 that you know the day Biafra is going to come. You know the date. You keep saying it and saying it and saying it, and here it is coming and coming and coming. And they are seeing, you know that they're not seeing.
Let me interject again. You know, you always bring my memory back. And again, nobody is talking about that. I know the date again.
No.
Because,
They're not
because
longer saying it.
we already have a date now. They are no longer asking you, so we say you know the date.
No. When you
Very
started
good.
changing the narratives, when you started changing the narratives of how the previous people functions, you in your broadcast then you say changing the narrative of yesterday. From changing the narrative of yesterday, we now entered into full-time freedom live broadcast. After you have, sanitized the conscience of the people, they are now attuned to the real format of this very freedom. Everybody, both our dead ancestors, they are proud of you. No case, no pressure from any world leader whatsoever should make you back down. Ojuku did it and we are going to do. So you must finish this job. It's a tax and we are behind you to finish it. And those who are threatening our people with death, they should know that whatever you sow is what you are going to reap as well. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And those people, their name were listed in Aba. You know, I have directed them to contact the government. You know, whoever that is, they know that is closer to the government. We are working on it already behind the scene. So the name that were listed and were published are not in the hand of Nigeria security agents or Nigeria terrorist army. No. I want to make it very clear. Those names that the IPOB Nigeria criminals have published are not in the hand of any Nigeria security terrorists. They are free people, working freely, doing their businesses, but they have listed their name to be killed. And they have succeeded in killing one. That person they killed in Aba his name is in that list. And many of them have reached out to us. We will protect them, except those who don't want to be protected. That is their business, because they are close to them. That's why they can get them. So we will protect those. The names that are posted today, if you are one of them, contact the government. We will protect you. And make sure that those who want to kill you will go down at the appointed time. Thank you.
All right, sir. Sorry, sir. Nigeria has just appointed, Tinubu has just appointed an acting chief of army
I
staff,
told you he will
which
never.
they
I
said,
told you he
which
will
you
never
said they
come back.
lie.
He will never come back. He will never come back. I told you people. Lagbaja will never come back again. Thank you.
I fear who no fear you.
Wow.
Ọbakobie!
One up.
Isi na-abụ ogide! Ukoro
Nkoromo.
mmụọ!
Ọkwa ihe kwuru ka a
Nkoromo.
na-eme.
Ibe kwuru ka a na-eme! Eze abata n'obi 1 na ana Igbo nna.
Biafra.
Nke mbụ na mbụ.
Eyi nke mbụ na mbụ. Onwebe onye na-azị anụ eze abata n'obi. Onwe onye na-azị anụ sọnsọ abata obi. Ekene m gị.
All the people that are listening anonymously, ndị ọjọọ, oh, they are fakịta na agbaghara. Media team.
Sorry, I never knew I was muted. I was talking. Please, thank you very much, Success. Thank you very much, Adandembu Nandegede. Please go straight to the point as I call upon you. We have a lot of hands that are up as we don't know how long our PM is going to spend here. But please, 60 seconds, please. Now bring your questions. Very, very important. Chuku Maeze, please grab the mic and do your turn, please.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Mr. Van. Ndewo, to Biafrans in the house, Ndewo to all the honorable ministers, and Ndewo to our noble, honorable PM, the man that is giving the zoo woto. I greet you. I'm gonna go straight to I don't think it's a question, but I would like the PM to just maybe give like a sense of directions to Biafra moving forward concerning the statement I'm gonna make. During your submission, you mentioned one of the multidimensional approach that we are using to defeat the zoo in order for us to get our great nation Biafra. And one that struck my mind was the diplomatic approach. And just as we are carrying out that diplomatic approach, we have the lives in office all around the world who are carrying the evangelists to the various host countries, their political representative in that country. Also, our lobbyists too is doing a wonderful job here in the United States. And after all this evangelism and all this gospel of Biafra has been taken to this political representative of the host country, on their own, they will want to carry out their own investigation to see how serious what these people are doing. And thereby, they might try to do more research about Biafra, the Biafran people, the liberation movement, and what we have going on and what we have on ground. And this brings me to want to say to our PM, what word of sense of direction will you give to the Biafran people moving forward so that when these people, while they are carrying out their own research on the Biafran people, they will know that, yeah, these people are well composed, well organized, most especially in terms of our media. And they might come to listen to our media space and see how we are serious, what we are saying about Biafra, what kind of people we are, and how we value our freedom. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's why I have been saying it that the media, they should just focus on educating our people and exposing Nigeria state in any given opportunity. And forget these people that are making noise on social media, trying to distract us. They will not last more than 2 weeks.
Don't come to space and start talking, oh, they are doing this, they are saying this about PM, they are doing this about government. No. Hit Nigeria government. The military barracks have been taken over. Let it be a topic by the bandit. The 100 people have been killed in Niger State. Let it be a topic. It is not happening in Biafra land. Biafra government has given protection to our people. 100 students have been kidnapped in Zamfara. Let it be the topic. These things they are happening every day. Forget all these people that are shouting and creating space on social media and then discussing Samonepa, where is it from? Where is Sam? Sorry about this. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, sir.
All right, thank you. Oh my God. Can you all hear me?
Now we
Can you all
can,
hear
yes.
me?
Sir. Yes, now we
Yeah.
can, yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So forget all these things and focus on just what is happening in Nigeria, why Biafra is an alternative. That's what we should focus on. Like every day, a lot of things are happening that validate our activities and validate our quest for freedom. Let the discussion focus on that. So, and another thing is that those who want to know about Biafra, they are not just coming to a space to see what we're discussing. Most of them, they will go to search in the internet to know what is happening. And of course, our presence is very, very heavy in the internet. You can understand that if you go to check the Biafra self-referendum, it's on Wikipedia. Even though Wikipedia is not a source as such, but then before information is accepted on Wikipedia, it has gone through some level of verification and with reliable sources. So the Biafra self-referendum so far is on Wikipedia. And if people don't actually know the weight of what we have done, it's not only on Wikipedia, many reputable institute has validated the self-referendum, like the OBT, the National Security Journal of the United States. Do you know what that means? We don't understand what is happening. Just wait until we finish this self-referendum and conduct this convention in Finland and generate this document that we are going to generate, and the people will see how serious this whole thing is. So focus on exposing Nigeria, why Biafra has to come as an alternative to restore stability and peace in Sahel region, end piracy, end insurgency, and all that. Let us forget all these people because they are paid. They are paid to attack me. They are paid to attack Biafra government. These are the people who say I'm a Nigeria agent. They are no longer saying I'm a Nigeria agent. Of course, they continue to say it with whatever rationale, I don't know. Because, it doesn't make sense to me. But these are the people who Nigeria government has paid. I'm telling you, these people that they listed their name today, you see, I posted their name in Aba, specifically Aba, Abia State. They are paying them to come to the street and hunt for these names. Like the one that were killed in Aba in his shop on a broad daylight. They came there and killed him for supporting Samonepa and Biafra government. And let me tell you, these people don't know where I come from. So I'm not surprised. They don't know where I come from. So that's why these things are happening. So they don't know if they know where I come from, if they actually know where I come from and what I can do, they will not kill these Biafrans that believe in what I'm doing. Because I know they forget and I know they forgive easily. I will come when you least expected. What am I saying in essence? No Biafran that is killed under my watch, that the death will be in vain. Never. So let the people focus on what we are doing and leave these people alone. They will rant on social media for 2 weeks and they are gone. Just look at that one that was paid in Yoruba. The one that looked like Oracle. What is the name again? He was like
Kaduna resident
something.
William.
Yeah, he was talking and thinking I'm going to respond.
Kaduna
Yes,
president.
where is him now?
Kaduna
Where
resident.
is him now? And I know that if he know that we mention him here, he will come again around for 3 days and disappear. These people will go disappear in the next, believe me, highest 2 weeks, they are gone. So, but when you continue to talk about them, you validate them, you give them the urge and you fuel them to come and still talking. Just let us focus. Our actions and activities will speak for us. And, those who actually were deceived will begin to see the reality if they have not seen it up to now, up to this point. So focus on the Nigeria state and leave these people as they are dying. They want to drag everybody to their grave. Do not allow them to drag you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
my PM, sorry, please, just one more follow-up question. So as we all know, one of the strategy of the diplomatic approach is to gather recognition from different nations around the world after the declaration of Biafra. So with that said to be the goal we want to achieve, Moshe, is there any topic that you will advise Biafrans to stay away from, most especially on the media space, to stay away from certain topics as not to raise any kind of concern when it comes to all these nations?
Stay away from any topic that is dividing what we're doing, like all this kind of we're going to kill you, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Stay away from that, especially when it has to do with the politicians. We focus now on the arm-carrying people that are killing our people to defend ourselves. So let nobody go and start talking about, oh, this politician, we're going to kill you. Oh, this governor, we're going to kill you. Those kind of things. We don't need it. Thank you.
Thank you, my PM. And may Chukwu Okike Abịama continue to bless and strengthen you. You see, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mazi Chukwumeze. Thank you so very much. All right, we move. We have our own Helen. Helen, please, Helen, hold on 1 minute. We had Citizen Dama before you. Let's give him the microphone. Citizen Dama, please grab the mic. Unmute
Okay,
yourself.
Namaste, the Prime Minister of Brigi from New Delhi, India, and your amazing media team, led by Honorable Sonny Aparawa. I recall a few months down the line, I came here and made a call if you would formally engage the obedience, who were more or less bemused after the hijack of their mindsets by the drug lord who is now the president. And I asked you if you had plans to, engage them and to get them into your fold. Then, following the 90th birthday of Gowon, where their leader, Peter Obi, went to hail and applaud the genocidists who killed a lot of Biafrans during the civil war between 1967 and 1970. Most of them were further disillusioned, and now they are roaming the media space like orphans. And I recall in most of your broadcasts, you said before you started this journey, you asked God to remove your heart. So my question is it that you're heartless to accept these orphans roaming the social media space, talking and talking with no direction? Are you heartless to receive them into your home, into your movement, to give them a place? Because right now, they have no direction. They are just there talking, roaming the media space, talking and talking. Or is it that you're scared to engage them because you don't want an uncomfortable, controversial engagement? What is the problem? Thank you.
Thank you very much. As you can see, our space is open for everybody to come in here and ask questions. Another thing is that you may not understand, I am already a state person. I am a prime minister of Biafra government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. I am a state person, and I cannot begin to victimize people that I know that they are Biafrans with their political opinion. So at this point, not everybody will support me. And so those people that are talking these things and doing this on social media, I see them as people that are misguided, that doesn't know their direction and their left and right. And I know that one day they are going to realize their mistakes. But one thing is that because this is not yet a recognized independent state, so we have our policy, how we are going to deal with them as a government, right? So, and that will become one of the law of the Biafra government to deal with the people who fought against the freedom. But that is not to victimize them as a person because they attacked me. No. But to punish them because they fought against their own freedom. So I want everybody to differentiate this. It is not personal issue. It is not personal, and I'm not going to take anything personal. I am here as a statesman. I'm not here to protect organization or a cult like they have done in IPOB. No, I'm here to protect a government and for the interests of the people of Biafra. So those who are doing this thing, what they are doing today, they are not going to pay the price because they attack Simon Ekpa. They are going to pay the price because they fought against their own freedom. And we are going to have a policy and a law that will deal with them, not me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Prime Minister. Citizen Dama, are you good with that? Do you have another question?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions, but
I want Citizen Dama to ask 3 questions more.
Yes, sir. Citizen Dama, go ahead, please.
okay. The Prime Minister, you also talked. There was a time we talked about the Israeli citizens who came to do a documentary in Biafra land, who were later detained for 20 days by DSS. And in one of your spaces, you said something about finding a way to reach out to them. Have you been able to get across to those guys to work with them on what is going on, especially to get them to attend the convention coming in December? Do you have any plans for that kind of arrangement?
I have no plans to get to them, and I don't want to get to them. They are already aware of Biafra plight. They went and they saw themselves. So I believe that as a human being, they are, if they have been following Biafra and they are real, they should have been able to know what is happening in Biafra struggle and reach out to us. I don't go fishing out to them or to people like that to support Biafra. We have a lot of people supporting us already. So I will not go into trying to convince them because I know the people that they may be listening to are those who are not genuinely in the Biafra struggle, like the people that they are associated with the IPOB Nigeria. And I believe that if they're actually still interested in Biafra, they should be following what is going on at this point. And they should be able to know who is doing it right and who is doing it wrong. So I did not have any plan of reaching out to them. But that does not mean that my door is closed tomorrow. No. I'm focused on more different, completely different thing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, my
Okay.
Prime Minister. Citizen Dama, you have another question? Please go ahead. The PMS
Yes,
is
my
listening
last
question.
contribution will come in form of a compliment. The Prime Minister of BRGE, I think you scored a hat trick on the incident of the DG of World Bank, Madam Okonji-Iweala, who tried to debunk the photoshopped post. So I want to applaud you for the hat trick you scored when she made that rebuttal. And I just want to applaud in what you're doing, and I want to let you know that there are a lot of the people behind what you're doing who might appear as though they are working against you, but in real spirit, they are behind you. There is a legion behind you. Keep doing what you're doing and keep scoring the hat trick. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Citizen Dama. Thank you very much for those salient questions. Very spot on. Thank you so very much. You are welcome to always come around and give us such questions that are very engaging. Please, I'm going to give you the microphone now, Helen. Please let us engage with the Prime Minister. He's ready to answer very difficult questions now. Helen, please grab the mic.
Thank you very much, our honorable ministers, Biafrans here present. I honor every one of you. Our Prime Minister, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for what you are doing, for accepting to save us at this point in time in that terrorist state called Nigeria. My question, you have a kind of touched it, but I will still have to come up with it. And it's about this terrorist taking over one of the biggest training military barracks in the north. And I'm seeing it as Afghanistan playing out before our very eyes, and everywhere is still calm and quiet. So my worry now is, if these people succeeded, how prepared are we to protect the 40 states of Biafra land and our borders? Thank you very much, sir.
We are prepared to protect our land, and we are prepared for any eventuality.
Thank you very much. Because given to the exposition of every prominent people in the terrorist state of Nigeria, like that Kule of a man, he told us how these people are willing to take over Nigeria and Islamize everybody. That everybody is aware of what is going on. Up till now, we did not hear of that man. If he has been killed just like that other man from Benue State, we don't know about that. And yet, the youth of Nigeria are silent. All they do is to come out and be fighting the only person, which is you, that is fighting to protect us from this doom that is about to befall us. And if I may ask, why is the whole world so quiet about this terror that is going on in Nigeria? Have they all given their consent for Nigeria to be Islamized?
Are we not human beings? Why would you be waiting for the world to fight for you? That's what we're doing. Have you not heard how they were fighting and claiming someone else, hand will soon touch you, hand will soon touch you. Have a hand touch me. Am I
God
not here?
forbid.
So I'm here now. So that's what the world is doing. The world has given us the opportunity and the platform to fight for our freedom and save our people. That's what world have done. They have to do something that will support you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much, sir. May the good God continue to protect you, empower and strengthen you for this Biafra to be restored. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, well, I didn't know I've not unmuted myself. Please, I was saying before, I didn't know I wasn't unmuted. If you have not raised your hand, it means you are not ready to ask any question. Please raise your hand for you to be called upon. I have Amara Obilo. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Raphael. I appreciate everyone on the space, and thank you guys for being so organized. And for the Prime Minister, greetings to you and to every Biafran here present. My name is Amara Obilo. I'm from Imo State, and this is my first time of giving a mic here on your space. And I'm going to ask a couple of questions. Permit me to call to mind our fallen heroes, my respect to those who lost their lives during the war. And I'm glad we are recognizing who we are, and it's an opportunity to embrace our destiny. And our destiny is to restore our freedom and to know where we belong. I was lost in the wilderness until I found a voice called Mazin Namdekad. Preceding that is your eminent voice. I appreciate you, and we will continue in all effort to ensure that the truth is told and the right things are done because we know who we are fighting. We're fighting people who are heartless, who do not consider whatever it is that is humanity, which is what we stand as Igbos and Biafrans. They will only manipulate and do things that are awful. People that are sitting on the fence, gather close, come together. I think it's high time we listen. And if you don't gather now, for those of us sitting on the fence, the train might leave you behind. And you coming to impose yourself on people will no longer be tolerated. And this goes to my PM. The first question is going on rounds on social media. The questions around sit at home is burning, and this has raised a lot of people around hosting spaces and saying all sorts of things, and ranging from, oh, Simon Ekpa has been killing our people. Oh, Simon Ekpa has destroyed the economy of Southeast. Oh, Simon Ekpa has not invested in that land. Oh, Simon Ekpa is not saving the lives of people through implementing or contributing to the infrastructural development of the Southeast and other regions, so people who have ethnic stock, the Igbo, so to speak. And then my question to you as regards that is um, using the media, what is the plan to ensure that we continue to put out there the authenticity of what is happening in the Southeast, so people like them going about hosting spaces will give giving this evidence and so they will shut up, because I'm beginning to get really irritated by what they do, and it's not my fault. This is who we are. Evils don't like it when it's not truthful.
Thank you very much. The way is to continue to set up space and debunk them if you have the time. But if you don't have the time, my own is that, one thing is that left for me, we don't have time for those people. But if you have the time, you set up a space, debunk them. The media team will always be there, especially myself. If I come across any space that is debunking them, I will always share and try to encourage whoever that is in the space. But one thing you have to know is that these are the things that you are going to face in a struggle like this. The question you should be asking them, where were Southeast before Simon Ekpa came on board? That is the question. What was going on in the Southeast before Simon Ekpa came on board? Always ask them that question. And of course, because they are stupid, they will not even address that question if you ask them. They will start blabbing. But always continue to hammer and make sure they address that question first. Ask them, what was Southeast like before Simon Ekpa? And just like now I'm asking you this question now, you can think about it yourself. What was Southeast like before 2019? Is there any federal project that the Biafra struggle has stopped? I'm asking you.
None, sir. The second Niger Bridge was mounted and it's completed.
Is there any federal road project or any railway project that Biafra Liberation Army has bombed the railway project?
Not at all.
So what is the problem? What was Southeast? What was the federal government doing in Southeast before Biafra, before Simon Ekpa came on board? Because now it's not about Biafra, it's about Simon Ekpa. That economy of the Southeast that they tell you Simon Ekpa is destroying economy. What was the economy of the Southeast? The effect of the economy, so-called economy of the Southeast before 2019, before Simon Ekpa came and joined the Biafra struggle. What was the effect of the Nigeria economy in the Southeast, or the effect on Biafra people, on Ndi Igbo in the Southeast? So I'm not asking you, but I'm just telling you what to ask them.
Tell them to mention one tangible thing, just one, not two, because two will be too much. Tell them to mention one tangible thing that economy Samonekpa is destroying has done. One tangible thing, one tangible impact it has done to a common Biafran or a common Igbo person, because they don't want to address Biafra. They don't want to use Biafra. They say Igbo. This is how to know them. They will just tell you Igbo person, Ali Igbo. So just ask them, before 2019, this economy that Samonekpa is destroying, what impact has this economy done to an average Igbo person? Let them tell you the impact and how that impact has been destroyed today.
Okay, PM, thank you very much for that. Just two leading questions. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I want every one of us here. PM is here.
Because sorry, because I'm not finished. Let me round up. Because you can tell them the effect of Samonekpa. Because they cannot tell you the effect of the economy before Samonekpa came in. So now I want to tell you now what to tell them, the effect of Samonekpa. Before Samonekpa came on board, Fulani was cutting off head of Biafrans in Enugu, in Ebonyi, in Anambra, and even in Imo State. Before Samonekpa came on board, Omahe was a governor and he was crying on national television. I hope you watched the video, right?
Yes, I did.
Upon all the agreement we went with them, they still went and they killed these people, and now they have all run away. We came here, we did not meet them again. That is not happening again. That is the positive effect of Samonekpa. Tell them, before Samonekpa came in, the Nigeria terrorist state was shooting Biafra agitators carrying flag, including when Mazinam Dikano was kidnapped. Even the time he was in the DSS, they were shooting live bullets on protesters in Aba when the IPOB Nigeria organized protest. I was the one who still revenged the killing of those people. So because of Samonekpa, they are no longer killing people like that in Biafra land. And even the latest one in Enugu, they killed Igbo Ja. For the very first time, they swing into action. A policeman was arrested. They were sharing the video, the picture of him being tried, being carried to the court. All those things are on social. It has never happened before. Tell them that is the effect of Samonekpa. Tell them also that Samonekpa have demand under this government where Samonekpa is leading. Samonekpa have closed the entire nonsense judiciary of Nigeria federal government in the southeast in Biafra land, because the only thing they have done is to bring anarchy, injustice, criminality, killing, and insecurity. And we are shutting them down. And we just started. That is the effect of Samonekpa. Because we want to end the impunity of kidnapping people from the southeast, taking them to northern Nigeria, lock them up for 5 years without trial. If somebody commits a crime in the southeast, try him in the southeast, at least until Biafra is recognized as an independent state. That is our demand. This impunity have happened for as long as you know something. It has been, somebody will be arrested and taken to Abuja. Is Abuja the jurisdiction where the person committed the crime?
No.
Why do you have a court in Biafra land then? If somebody can commit crime in the southeast, where you have appeal court, where you have federal high court, where you have all the court, but southeast is not enough. It's not a good place to try the person. You transfer the person to a different jurisdiction where the person did not commit the crime. What was the intention? Or what is the intention of transferring that person to the north? Nothing, not other than to kill and make sure that justice is denied. So Samonekpa want to end it. That is the thing Samonekpa is doing. So tell them what I'm doing, positive things I'm doing, and let them tell you the positive things that economy has done to them before Samonekpa coming. Thank you.
Yeah, my PM, I appreciate you. Just two leading questions, and these are critical questions. I actually itemized them. So the second one will be 2nd December and identification. So how many states and countries can these IDs be used, and how potent are they? And before you answer, sir, I want this to go out to all Biafrans. meaning if you call something something, it becomes valid. And to everyone here, what you've not recognized is the power behind what we are doing. And what we are doing is creating an identity for Biafrans. And if you don't understand that, I think you're on the losing side. So to you, PM, 2nd December identity, how many states can this identity be used, and what's the security behind this identity? So the country where Biafra is found, how they are good at forging certificate.
Yeah,
How
thank
do
you.
we identify what is authentic?
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
thank you very much. And like you said, it is creating identity for Biafra people. So at this point, on the December 2nd, or I don't know whether this is going to be launched on December 2nd or before December 2nd or after December 2nd, maybe on the 3rd, because 3rd is the last day of the convention. This ID card will be valid in all the countries where Biafra has a liaison office. It is the responsibility of the government to notify these countries of our ID card. They can decide to, of course, when somebody, especially those who are seeking for international protection, for example, if you have this ID card, you can present it as a means of identification as a Biafran. So it left for the country to investigate the authenticity of this ID card, the kind of security features it has. And that will be put into test. It is the quality of the ID card that will determine how the country will respect the Biafra government. And that's why we are going for the best. So if you see an ID card, you come to Finland, for example, and present your ID card as an asylum seeker to the immigration office, and just an asylum seeker, you are presenting an e-ID card with 8 pages of security features, European standard. Immigration will first of all shock now. That will give build the strong integrity for the government of Biafra. And that's what we're looking for. To gain the trust of countries, that trust that Nigeria never had, that trust that nobody trusts Nigeria. That's what we are correct. So you see, when we are doing this, we are already correcting that mistake. That the reason why we are fighting for this from the beginning, from the foundation of this country of Biafra, United States of Biafra, we're already correcting the mistake from the foundation. So no immigration officer, no police will take the ID card of Biafra and look at the security features in it, and it will not give us a thumb up because you can't forge it. And our passport, according to what we are doing today, will also give us access to some kind of security. And I will not say it here because it is not something that I need to make public, but it is going to give us access to some kind of security features that only a recognized country has. That is how far we have gone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
My final question will be on businesses and our currency. Like you mentioned, Ejimba will be the currency for Biafrans, and up until now, I was in a space where someone wanted to denigrate our cryptocurrency, saying it was actually not an authentic one. So what are the plans to go to the grassroots where you have people in Aba area market in Anambra, where you have
you see, that is the lack of
big businesses so that they can adopt our currency.
That is the lack of information from your side, because already people in Aba, they are using the currency, the Biafra coin to do transaction. So if you have been following, you will be seeing where we posted that somebody used the currency to purchase this.
To buy many things, yes. They even buy chicken. They buy food. They buy oil.
So which means you are not following. That is the problem. Some of you are not following. You just come to ask questions. You want to know this, but you are not following. You are laughing.
My PM, I'm not laughing. I'm just looking at the message someone sent me. It's
Okay.
led my head is not correct.
Okay,
Someone
you
sent
see,
me a
you see. So
message that my head is not
that is
correct.
the point. So if you are really deep-rooted into this struggle, that you are concerned about this struggle, you should be following everything we are doing. Look at the kind of question you're asking. When people are in the Biafra land, are already using the Biafra coin to do buying and selling. Oh my God! So you don't know that.
I appreciate you, sir.
You see, so you don't know.
I'm
You
just
should be following.
I know
Hold on, you need to
somebody
confirm whether you know or you don't know. That's why
no,
we're
no, I
asking you.
know. I actually know. I know about the cryptocurrency.
So
Then
what?
you should be in the
I've
position of telling
invested.
them now.
Yes, you should be educating
Hold
people,
on.
not coming here to ask questions.
Invested about £100 in it, and that's why I'm asking, because the currency is just lying there and it hasn't actually appreciated. So I'm just thinking, if I ask this question, I'll be pointed to probably how it appreciates in value, and if it's listed in the
It
stock.
appreciates in value if you stake it. You need to stake it first. You don't just put the money. You don't just put your £100 there and you don't stake. You need to stake. You know what is staking, right? I'm not a cryptocurrency guru, but you should know what is staking if you know what is cryptocurrency. Sonny, am I right?
Yes.
So,
Yes, PM.
So educate him more on staking. He said he
Sonic,
have.
are you free? Are you free to educate him a little bit on
He
staking?
say he have £100 that he has not appreciated. You need to stake the £100 for it to appreciate, right?
Maybe he just bought the coin and left it there without staking.
You need to
So
stake it.
how do you expect to have derivatives coming out from what you stake or what you keep there? So first you stake. As you stake now, you stand a chance of gaining. And you should also read everything that is there on the website before you start staking so that you know what you stand to gain. So that you know what you stand to gain on daily basis. My minister, Ojare.
Raphael, can you mute
Can I
yourself?
ask one final question, sir? One
Minister
final, and I
Ojare,
won't
mute
ask
your
any
mic,
question
please.
again. One final
I don't know
question.
whether your question. Now, let me also address here. I don't know whether your question is needed again. There are many people here that want to ask
One
questions.
final
Now,
one. One
no,
final one, sir.
This
Sorry.
is your last question. Disqualify you to ask question again. Now, let me use this opportunity to address you on another issue that you didn't even ask. Now, in addition to this Biafra coin, the Biafra government is launching the Biafra Bank, online licensed, internationally recognized banking system, which will give you access to debit card and all that. So we are expecting that even before we start pushing away Naira from Biafra land, Biafra people will start using the POS and the debit card to be doing buying and selling with Biafra Ejema. That is the next project we have online. Now I'll give you the opportunity to ask your question. Your last one.
Thank you, my PM. I appreciate you. Honestly, I think, sir. I think a lot of people need to hold you in high esteem and reverence, because it's not easy to have you give us your time. So my final question is in identity crisis and our history. Um, we have a lot of people on the other side of the border. I've been following this, so sir, please don't crucify me. And recently, they talked about the Anyoma state, and this has sprung up a lot of spaces across X Street, and they talk about these people not being Igbos and not being Biafra as being in front burner. Please, can we have a clarification on this?
Please, your question here is not making any sense. You are just creating confusion, jumping from here and there. If you have any issue, go and settle it with a normal state department or the administrators or the group. We have a normal state, and if you are from there, you should go and belong to the group. You don't come here and start creating confusion where there is no confusion. Thank you. Please, somebody else should ask questions.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Mazi Onyeka, please unmute yourself.
Namaste, Prime Minister G. Namaste. Greeting from New Delhi, India, from your city.
From my village.
I just
yes, you are my village. You carry Aroshi put for your profile picture.
to tell you that I'm confirmed.
You put Arusha in my village in New Delhi in your profile picture.
Hindustan.
Oh, is this one Karashina?
This one is Krishna.
Okay, this one is Krishna. Okay, Krishna there for my you get one Krishna shrine way there for my house then and for the back of my house then my neighbor there.
Exactly. I just made the research and found out that you are from the #1 India family, Gandhi family.
Yes.
I just made research.
Extended the
Gandhi family.
lineage of Gandhi now. They don't know now.
Exactly.
You don't see my head.
That is where you're from. They
should go back to my picture and look at my head again.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. Thank you. I just want to energize.
Let me help them. I will help them to bring Candy's picture and put on the highlights. So
let them go and compare. Let them go and compare with my childhood picture where I carried the offer for my neck. They will understand. Even that offer self na India offer.
Exactly. I just want to thank you for what you are doing, sir. Thank you. I have no question. There's nothing. I'm following everything, and I'm very, very conversant to what you are doing. I can't be asking questions when I know that you are doing everything great. You are doing it right. I just want to greet you and the cabinet members and all the ministers. I say more greets to your elbows. Thank you so much. My name is Oyeka Chukwu, aka Enko the number. Namaste G.
Oyeka, can you tell us good evening in India in our language?
That's Namaste.
Digrigari.
Apke seho. How are you?
Apke seho digrigari.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Onyeka. Thank you so very much. We move. All right, who else we have here? Agujiegbe, please unmute yourself. Agujiegbe, are you there?
I'm here. Wait,
Okay,
please.
Agujiegbe.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Can
go
you
ahead.
hear me? Yeah, please. I have a question for our PM. PM, I'm greeting from my location. My question. Wait, please. Can somebody answer? Then let me
All
back
right,
and
I
ask my
notice.
question
I
again
notice you're
because
not
of the
ready. All
space.
right, no problem. Mute your mic first. Then who else is there available? Simon, are you there? Simon Rome Dogen. Simon, please grab the mic. Simon, you're muted. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving me the mic, Pastor Van, and good evening to everyone. Quickly, I want to save our time and ask a question. I don't know if the question have been asked or answered in a space that I didn't join. I'd like to know if the criteria for attending the upcoming Finland Convention for Biafra, the Declaration of the Restoration of the Independent State of Biafra. So I want to know the criteria and the requirements. If your application is submitted but not yet approved, can you book a flight for that, for this our convention that is upcoming, or you must wait for everything to be approved before you can book a flight for it? I just want to know, please.
Is there one? Why is it not approved?
Yeah, it's personally when I submitted mine, it's showing paid as status, and then submitted, and then the first option is waiting for approval. That is what I get on my end.
If you are part of us, go ahead and book your flight. If there is any issue, we will resolve it individually. And
okay, thank you very much. That's what I want to know. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, Simon is one of us. Yes, a very regular gang lord on the Twitter space. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Simon, for that question. We move. Hero you can grab the mic now.
There is somebody that says a green, white, green person here. So where is it?
All right, where are you? Green, white, green. Hey, hello, Bueno. Maybe it's not in the room yet. Is it on the? You can see that the PM is desperately looking for those of you, one Nigeria needs. So,
I've invited Agege.
okay.
Agege not bread. You can see the kind of name they are answering to fight for Biafra. And I put Mazen on the Kano's picture, green, white, green. Agege not bread. I invited you to come and speak. Come and ask that question. That thing that they are, that Ekperima. Simon Ekpa is Ekperima. This, I want you to come and ask me question why, to validate your Ekperima calling and joining these people to attack me on social media. Come here and ask question. I'll give you a platform. Agege not bread. Even though your name does not, say anything, but I will give you, for the fact that you have green, white, green, let me give you opportunity to come and ask me a question. Maybe
Yeah.
today you'll be delivered.
Yes,
Did he
please.
accept? Did he accept?
No, he has not accepted. He has not accepted. Most of them, they know the truth. They just they are not confident enough to even confront the person they have been calling different names. All of you will gang up.
Most of them are 14 years old now. They don't know anything. They are just 14 years old, hiding behind keyboard. They will share. They belong to one group, one platform. They will share the tweet. They will share message and in the group, and they will copy and paste. They'll just copy it and go to the Simon Ekpa. They say, I'm blocking them now, and they are complaining why I'm blocking them. Go ahead.
All right. While we wait for the aggregate to come, let's Agujebo, your hand is up now. That means you're ready and you're good to go. Please unmute yourself, Agujebo.
Yeah, thank you, our PM. Thank you, all our government officials that have been working assiduously to make sure our people and our land are being free from evil bondage. Please, my Prime Minister, my question goes like this. Although I shouldn't call this question, but it's just a contribution so that since we are having a government, I believe if that information comes from our government, the entire world, according to the statistics, you have about 220 something million viewers. So that information will be able to reach them as well, for them to know what we are passing through.
I didn't say it when they will say I Photoshop the view. The enemy is the one who published the number of the viewers. So,
Yeah.
it didn't come from
So
me.
that, yeah. So anything that comes from our government, we know the population, the amount of people that are viewing it. So it will be more authentic. As it stands today, many of us knew how our leader, Mazen Nadekal, was being kidnapped. And he traveled as a British citizen. He traveled to Kenya with British passport. Up to today, British government have not made any public announcement in respect of that. That is one. Number two, Britain created Nigeria. They said Nigeria is a secular state, but their former Prime Minister, David Cameron, came out in public in the national television to announce to the whole world that Nigeria is a member of an Islamic, let me put it, organization, but I know whom they are. So I believe our government should come out and let the entire world know that Britain is the architect of whatever we are facing and whatever that is going on in Nigeria, because during any political election, they said election, all the political presidential aspirants, all of them will come to Chatham House. So, but when there is an important issue going on in that evil contraction, none of them will come out to say to announce to the public why this should be.
Ask
Like
something reasonable. This is a misplaced priority. We are not interested in whether British is calling us a Islamic state. We are not part of Islamic state. That's why we're fighting for Biafra. So
We are not going to hold British responsible to come and explain why we are Biafra. If Nigeria, people leading Nigeria and ruling Nigeria are, are adopted Islamic state, is their business. So we are not here to begin to fight who is validating Islamic State and who is not validating Islamic State. We are here to fight for our freedom, and let us not dwell in issue that doesn't add anything to what we are doing. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for all your efforts. Biafrans are solidly behind you. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, before the next speaker picks the mic, Honorable Ugo, if you can hear me, please put the ID card model that the Prime Minister unveiled on the screen so that as we are speaking, it will be circulating. Thank you. Minister Jare, over to you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, my able Minister, Honorable Sonny. Thank you. We have Rage and Fury. Rage and Fury, please have the mic. After you, please be ready, Chooks, then Tech Guy. Rage and Fury, please. Rage and Fury, you couldn't unmute? All right, we cannot wait so long for him. Chooks, please unmute yourself.
Thank you, Raf.
Go ahead.
Pastor Van Van
Chooks,
Van.
Chooks, please, as you pick the mic, try to look at this Mohammed and this photo, whether it's not the same with the Prime Minister. That is the early age of it. So everyone that picks the mic, remember to comment on Mohammed Kandi's photo and the Prime Minister and tell us if they are not looking alike at their young age. Thank you.
Nice one.
Sorry, don't give person. Anyway, my His Excellency, our Prime Minister, Ogadagidi, the man they could not arrest. I just picked the mic to appreciate you. I, as a clergyman in Anglican Church, I'm very grateful. One good thing that has been gladdening my heart for 1 month now is that some persons that have been showing stiff neck are the one now calling my attention to give them direction how to vote in our referendum. I'm very grateful. Many, we are no more afraid. Many are already saying, let it come now. Thank you, my Prime Minister, and you are special cabinet. We are praying for you people, and God will perfect His work. Because without our freedom, there is no profession that works in this contraction slave camp of British called Nigeria. Our freedom is sacrosanct. We are very grateful. Thank you, sir. Bravo, 2nd December 2024. They are all in high blood pressure because certainly what happens to Pharaoh is already happening to them. Thank you, sir. Any day I don't hear your voice, in fact, my children, they will say, I don't like these people that are talking in this Twitter space because there is a speaker in my toilet, in my sitting room, in my room. I connect space. It will be, my children will be hearing it. They caught my attention the day before yesterday. They're the one that woke me up. People that are talking trash against this Sindubisi Yoruba man that claimed Ndubisi name. Talking trash. So these people are talking nonsense, so that's what my first son told me.
Okay, ask question. Ask Prime Minister. Prime Minister wants to answer questions.
I'm here to appreciate. Thank you, my Prime Minister. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Please, if you're raising your hand, let it be that you want to ask questions. Prime Minister wants us to ask him questions, please. Let me hope that Tech Guy have a good question. Tech Guy, man, please unmute yourself. Tech Guy.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pastor Bovavam. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, my Prime Minister, the Minister of Information, and Biafrans. I greet each and every one of you. My Prime Minister, it's my honor to extend this gratitude to you, the family of the deceased musician. I have a message for you. One of the brother got to me this evening, and you know, even though they are still mourning their brother, but because of the demonstration of your level of your leadership, um, they believed that someone actually care for the family. They believe that they have a leader who can speak on behalf of the murderers, state of Nigeria, who can speak on behalf of the poor people who cannot speak for themselves. They also acknowledge that the governor only came to make speech and drop a comment on the Twitter, and they know that the governor is not going to do anything. It is only you that can provide uh, justice that they needed for their brother. So we spoke to a length, and they said I should extend this gratitude to you, and they also wish to thank you for your kind support and the declaration of the sit at home on Tuesday, which went successful for the honor of their deceased brother. So they say I should make sure I put this thing to your notice, that they are, you know, they they really appreciate your leadership. So, and I told the guy that I am not actually feeling very, very strong. I told the guy that I will definitely come to space to make sure that I extend this very particular gratitude. It's emotional, something to me, and I feel like our Prime Minister have demonstrated to the world that we Biafrans, we don't leave everybody behind, irrespective of your status. So that's why I am here. I don't have any question. I just want to thank you so much for your kindness, your status of leadership, and what you demonstrated for our brother Iboja. Thank you so much, my PM. May Chukwu Kabiama grant us, all of us, you know, our dream country, which is Biafra. I also want to use this opportunity to plead to Biafrans that we need to support this movement at all cost, because this is only hope. We don't have any hope. So I also want to thank you, my Prime Minister, and also to let Biafrans know that there is a criminal who has been running, a DOS criminal. I've been tracking this guy for a while now, and since our Prime Minister uh, is kind of having mercy on them, we are going to take it upon themselves. The guy has been tracked somewhere in Europe, and after our convention, I'm going to follow the matter up. They said the guy is in prison now, and I want to go to the prison to make sure actually if he is in prison, because this guy is a tormentor of Biafran government, Republic in exile. But as you can see, he's not coming up again on space. I just heard a rumor that he's in prison. Our Prime Minister, please, these people should never, ever go unpunished. These people that are molesting our name, trying to deteriorate the name of the government of Biafra, disrespect the Prime Minister of Biafra online, these people will never, ever go unpunished. And if they dare go unpunished, we will take it on ourselves and make sure they pay dearly for it. I am bookmarking all of them, gathering their data, and I am going to, even if it's the last thing I will do for Biafra, they will be brought to justice. Thank you so much, my Prime Minister, and I hid my mic here.
Thank you very much, and my condolences again to the family, and tell them that our prayers are with them. And I like the way you ended your speech. That will make sure that justice will take its course, and of course, Biafra will be that kind of model, to uphold the rule of law in accordance with international standards. So, but I want you to tell this family that I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet with the killers of Iboja. Like I said, what they did is because once it is a name, like it has to do with Okechukwu or Igbo, they will start publishing the image and the picture and the name of the person. That doesn't change anything. Anybody, no matter who you are, that wear Nigeria terrorist police uniform and army uniform in our land, you remain a terrorist. Even if your name is Okechukwu, we don't care. So long as you have that uniform on, you are a terrorist. So the family, our prayers are with them, and our condolences. We send our condolences again to them. Tell them that the issues remain strong. We are fighting to have a nation where nobody can be killed like that. And for the killing of this man, I don't know who he is. I have never communicated with him, and I don't need to communicate with him. But because he's a Biafran with the Ogene music, I know he's even if he doesn't believe in Biafra, it doesn't matter. So, and this should be a lesson to other people who are thinking that Nigeria, they are enjoying in Nigeria, or that have something in Nigeria, and they can be killed anytime by anyone, and nothing will happen. So it should be a lesson to every other person who are out there. So tell the family that I am promising them that the game has not ended. The death of the people, the organization, the criminal entity the terrorist entity that killed our brother will have a long way, and they have murdered sleep in Enugu. That's my promise. When I make my comment, it takes time. It may not start happening immediately, but believe me, I don't forget. So those who killed him will have a long way to go. Thank you. My condolences to them.
Thank you, Able PM. Thank you, sir. Biafrans will forever be grateful to you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, we still have hands up, and engaging questions is what.
Ralph, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna take the last two questions and the last two hand karma or something, and then rage, and is it rage and
Well,
fury? So these two hands are up: rage and fury and karma.
and it's
So
me again. It's also up. It's me again, the one that normally asks you questions.
okay, three. I can take three of them, and then we call it a day.
Okay, sir. All right, let's take it one after the other. We first of all take you. Karma is real. Then you go. Rage and fury will go, and then it's me again. In that order, please. Let's do it.
Thank you so much, His Excellency PM Simon Ekpa Njoko. Thank you, the only man that the whole world is still trying to find where he's coming from, even though his identity.
Come on, it seems you're too far from your device. Come closer.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Is it better
Minister
now?
Jare, can you hear him loud?
Yeah, you are right, Mazi Sonny.
Okay.
Yeah, come closer, Karma. Let your voice be more audible.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is it closer now?
It's better now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Mazi Sonny, please mute.
Okay, the only man that everybody is, the Nigeria are looking for, even though his identity is everywhere on the internet, and they are still looking for it. Nke abụọ gbara Igbogharị. Thank you so much for the things you are doing, and I appreciate you for giving some of us the opportunity to walk, around you and be able to learn how to navigate both during the day and during the night. Thank you so much. My question goes to our app. My question, will you be able to give us an opportunity to use this app before launching it so that we can use the features, compare it with, Facebook, YouTube, and other platform, just to worry to Nigeria akpere, because we want to draw more people into our own platform before it will be officially launched. We want to take it to the next level through adverts, through different ways, showing different features of that app. We don't want it to come out without us making sure that all of them will be looking forward to, subscribe to our own platform, because we want to be in charge. Thank you, sir.
Well, actually, can you mute yourself, please? All right, the app is already being tested by selected individuals at this point. So if you look, you see I posted a chat, and I posted like to post video where you can post video and all that. So at this point, the app has the feature that it needed to have from the beginning. Like you can go live after you met certain requirements, posting certain videos, number of videos and views. You can go live. You can post videos, small videos, and then you can make calls. You can create a group chat and all that. So we are testing it, and we're at the same time waiting for approval in different store, like the Apple Store, the Play Store, and all that. So everything has been done, and of course, the app is subject to update. For example, where you can update what is in your mind is not yet in the app, like where you can post message and update, for example, is not. So at this point, the app is only videos, like live stream videos, videos and messages and group messages and all that. So, and then the next update will have this kind of like they have in different social media, what is in your mind and all that. So we want to, this app that have everything in one app. So the video calls, the voice calls, the messages, the group chat, the live streaming, the video upload and all that. So it's being tested. We are testing it now. And the testing is not something that we have to post to everybody because we don't know who is who. So we are testing it internally. And then after that, don't worry, in the next few days, I believe it will be you can go and download it. It will be unveiled in the next few days, I believe.
Thank you, my PM, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Kama, it's real. Your mic is noisy. I think that one question would do. All. Do you have another question that is more engaging? All right, that will do. All right, let's go on with the other. Rage is fury. Rage and fury. Rage and fury. Be like say you no get network. Somebody else go take your post. So it's me again.
Yeah, good evening, PM from here. Um, Today I just discovered that you have Indian origin. Yes, today I discovered. So upon our research, we try to see, because we've been trying to know what kind of freedom are you pursuing. We have gone to so many people to see who you are copying, who are you using as a model or prototype. Today we discovered that you have Indian origin. We went straight to Gandhi, like we suspected. Gandhi never heard from you. Like you, your template is different. Your mood of operandi is different.
How do you intend to write your autobiography? This is not a question. My number one question is this. And during the Biafran War, we read about so many fronts that Biafran fought, but all of them were specifically the Igbo speaking, where you can call the Igbo speaking state now. That Biafran War, we never read about what happened at Bakassi. There was no holistic approach there except for the seeding, unlawful seeding, because some of us, we argue that as a then Biafran is a sovereignty, you cannot cede what you don't have to someone else. So, but today, you are fighting on so many fronts. You are fighting at Bakassi. So many fronts. How many? The question is this: how many fronts are you still willing to open to actualize and get this very Biafra that you're fighting for? The tenacity is too much, but the Biafrans want to know.
As many as possible. And you know why we are going to succeed? Do you know why?
Go ahead, sir.
We are going to succeed because we are not in conventional warfare, and we will never go into conventional warfare. So we'll open as many fronts as possible using this asymmetric and the guerrilla warfare. And of course, everything combined will give you the triathlon warfare, which is fight until the enemy is gone. That's where we are. And as this is going on, listen, as this is going on, the diplomatic tussle for Biafra recognition will be taking the center stage globally. Nigeria can never survive.
Wow. It's me again.
And let me break it down a little bit. It is our legitimacy. We have the right at this point, with the impunity of Nigeria, to defend ourselves at all costs, using every mechanism available to us. In other words, every measure, all measure necessary. You can imagine where we have started evicting courts, appeal court of the Nigeria terrorist state. They are corrupt courts that have brought anarchy, killings, injustice, insecurity. We are evicting them. So, and I read where somebody said, oh, you are evicting court. Very soon, they will be taking people to northern Nigeria to try. Yes, they have to take them to northern Nigeria to try. And you know what that is? You know what the implication of that? That is what we want them to do. Let them take people from the Biafra land to northern Nigeria to try them, because they cannot have control over Biafra land. That is outright reason for Biafra freedom. It means they have lost it. If they don't know what we're doing, what we're doing is to delegitimize Nigeria. They will never have one single control over anything in Biafra land. So now we are in the judiciary. We will go to the next stage until nothing is working again, and the international community will be forced to understand that Biafra government is in charge. And that is the only way to restore peace and stability. Not just to our own region, beyond our region to the Sahel. Nobody can, it is an offer that nobody can reject. Thank you. The roadmap will be more clearer after December 2nd.
PM,
Mhm.
it's me again
My
speaking now.
PM, okay, it's me again. All right.
Yes, something is disturbing the community around you, around Africa, especially your approach. Given all you are doing, there has been very, very less solicitation for funds from you, especially. Apart from this weekend fundraising that we do, sometimes you skip them. Given the commitment, the logistic, the leaders, the kinetics, we are saying, in fact, that was why the rumor of $500,000 went viral, because this man is doing a lot. Where is this money coming from? Is this donation that we are hearing? This is a very big concern to so many of us. But don't answer if you don't will. But it's a call for.
No, because you know, I will answer because you know we have read where Nigeria government say he's being sponsored by the European Union, is an agent of America. Now
honestly,
you can imagine where the IPOB criminals are saying he's a Nigeria agent, why Nigeria state is saying he's being sponsored by America, he's an American agent, he's a CIA agent, he wants to destabilize Nigeria, they are using him. You know, so everybody is accusing each other of so anyway, the point is that every penny is going because we have a template and we have a target and we know what we are doing. You know, I've told people that if I have 1/4 of the money IPOB raised, I mean 1/4 of the money IPOB raised, believe me, by now, no governor will be in the East under Nigeria. I swear to God. If I have 1/4 of the money IPOB raised, by now the entire Biafra land will be safe. No governor will be in the government house. But we are getting there. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that when you know what you are doing, you put the money, you invest the money into what you are doing because you know the result. You are going to know the outcome. But when you don't know what you are doing, have you seen anything for the past 13 years? Is it when they were paying $80,000 to? Do you know how much we pay for to our lobbies? 10,000. It is in public domain. $10,000. Now, can you compare it to people that were paying $80,000? What were they doing? Albateke. And it was a big news. So now I said, if we have 1/4 of the money IPB raised by now, no governor, no Nigeria, no governor will be in the southeast under Nigeria. I swear to God. But the time is coming because we are getting there.
Our PM,
Yes.
this question wasn't intended for you to answer, but to provoke the Biafrans listening to you tonight to see that, look, even this $10,000, these people, these lobbies are coming to space, speaking to Biafrans. If you shut them, they will respond to you, knowing that they are obliged to serve a purpose. But that
And do
beside,
you know what they are saying?
um,
They say, what kind of lobbyist is this? I am the one controlling the account. They say, what kind of lobbyist is this? A lobbyist that is coming to respond when he is attacked. They never believe because everything I have done for the past years were all fake, complete fake.
I don't want to dwell on that, but if you are a Nigerian and you have lived in Nigeria, you can never think anything good, anything like this, transparent and cordial will ever happen, because you'll be speaking from the mindset of a black Nigerian man. But let it be. You have constantly threatened in some of your broadcasts that you will cut off oil flow from Biafran land going outside Biafran land. You have threatened this thing so many times. And lately, over 2 weeks, there have been power outage. The people of the north have been disenfranchised, no light. And the power company are saying that They don't have enough gas to generate power to them. Do you know anything about it? The question is, have you carried out your threat or the action is yet to begin?
I am telling you that at a point, no single drop of oil will leave Biafra territory. That answers your question.
Wow. Thank you, my PM. PM, we lost
And
Rage
last,
and
last but
Fury.
not
And
the least, last
please,
but not the least,
it's me again.
the
You
last
have
but not
asked
the
so
least,
many questions.
let me ask the last one. This one is not from me. Many Biafrans have been asking, do you have preference on the area you want to protect? Because when something was happening at Idabato, you jumped in and then these people felt the presence of a leader, government. I'm not talking about Simon Ekpa, I'm talking about the Biafran government in exile. Do you have a preference on where to protect of the people you prioritize?
Where is Dabato?
Somewhere at Bakassi side, but something happened lately, and you carried like the man that just greeted you on behalf of their family. That the measures you took on Iboja is second to none. The measure that this government took on Iboja is second to none, and that this fake trial and policeman they brought is nothing. Where is James Okafor of DSS killing Biafran youth? Where is Abakari and many of them? So all this rubbish they are doing, you did not listen to them. The government still went out to carry out so many threats that must be regrettable to the Nigerian country. So the question is,
There is no
do you have
preference.
a preference of?
There is no
Okay.
preference. And I want you to understand that when the time Abakari was happening, I was not leading any Biafra movement. And of course, there could be other ones that may have happened, that activities of the government may have somehow made me not to pay attention to. But those ones that my attention was called on, I will always respond. So I have no preference. Any Biafran anywhere in the world, we will give you the same response. We'll give you the same treatment. We'll come to help and show you love, to show you that even when Nigeria has despised you, Biafra will recognize and come for you and help you in time of distress and time of problem. So it is not, I have no preference for anyone. I don't even know who Igbo Ja is. I have never, I don't even listen to his Okene music. I listen to this a Jaik or something like that, Wamba or something like that. But him, I think at least I've listened to him once where they were having some kind of drinks and all that. So it was when I think when that was either one of his first Ogene music that's on internet. So so I don't actually know who he is, and it is not about whether I know him or not, but for the fact that he was killed by Nigeria terrorist state, I take it not just personally as a prime minister of Biafra, but it touches me. So there is a need for us to send a message to Nigeria state. And so I'm not, having any preference for anybody. Everyone is equal in Biafra.
Thank you,
Thank
the
you,
leader.
PM.
I will stop here.
Thank
Even
you.
if there's many,
Thank
I
you.
will stop.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's me. Thank you. It's me again. My PM, please, can we just take this last round because Rage and Fury was
All right.
not able. We have a very tough and very intelligent brother whom I believe you must have
Bring him
known.
in. Bring
But
him
now,
in.
Marvelous
Yeah,
Arinze.
bring him in.
Marvelous Arinze, his hand is up. Marvelous Arinze, please take the mic, and you are the last for tonight.
First, I want to say maximum respect to eternal leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and maximum regards to you, my Prime Minister, honorable members present here, and my fellow Biafrans. I greet you all. Good evening from my location. My Prime Minister, it's an honor for me speaking directly into your ears from this space. I feel blessed. Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, I want to appreciate you for eradicating the fear of declaring our true identity as Biafrans, regardless of the brutal intimidation from the Nigeria government, especially to Biafra citizens in homeland and those living in Nigeria. I also want to thank you for carrying us all along without leaving any stone unturned, and for standing strong in your quest of completely restoring the independence of Biafra. My question is this, my Prime Minister. Having known that achieving the redeclaration of Biafra is a monumental task with many potential challenges within Biafra territory in Nigeria and with governments of prominent countries of the world, could you please, sir, share what you foresee as the main obstacles in this journey and how the Biafra Republic Government in Exile plans to address them? Thank you very much, sir.
There is no other obstacle that we are going to encounter than what we have encountered and defeated. It's just as easy as that. You know, why many people don't understand what we're doing, like when I'm talking, they will be saying, like somebody was commenting, why are you saying these things? It sounds so easy. And even these criminals, IPOB Nigeria, some of them are like, how can he do this? Just within thinking of, he had done this one. Within thinking of, I had done this one. He must be a Nigeria agent. Otherwise, why are they not sabotaging him? Nobody is sabotaging, because the people that are with me and the Biafra government are the true people who want freedom. Many people were shouting freedom, freedom, but they don't actually want freedom. So majority of those who are with me now in Biafra government are the ones that actually want freedom. And anytime we notice some of the people that doesn't want freedom, that they're here for something else, we don't waste time. We kill them out. Show them the exit door. They are gone. That's why I'm not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and I'm not Wazirike. I am Simon Ekpa. I can never be them and they can never be me. I can never do like them and then they can never do like me. That is why we're different. So, and I'm very, very happy to be myself. Take decisions that shock everybody. Make decisions that shock everybody. Make decisions that they claim that only Fulani can make. That's why I'm different from them. So, Biafra is here. And like I said, it does not matter. Whatever they do, Biafra will come. And from the 2nd of December, Nigeria will be shocked. Those people that are on social media now will also, you will see the image that will be coming from this convention. They will still be telling you it's a Photoshop. Oh, they are Photoshopping the video or video shopping the video. Oh, it's not real, it's not real. The video will be coming, the images will be coming, dignitaries will be announced, and they will be telling you it's a lie, it's a lie. But don't worry until after the convention, when the diplomatic also will start for recognition of Biafra. They will still be on the social media. Nigeria will be paying them. Go and say it's a lie. Go and say it's a lie. They will be saying it's a lie, it's a lie. But we'll be waiting for them somewhere. So thank you very much, everyone, for being part of this program. I will be here again in a few days' time. But for the time being, I employ all of you to continue to be resilient in the quest for Biafra, creating awareness to our people and those who don't know what is going on, and allow the paid bandit, e-bandits to continue to rant. Only 2 weeks, they will expire and they will disappear. I am telling you the fact, 2 weeks is too much. 2 weeks is even too long. They will disappear. You'll not see them again. Because our result will be coming like a shock wave. It is not, we don't do propaganda. Our own is that we are focused and we are looking, we have direction and we have what we want to get. So once we are achieving this result, the result will be sending them to abyss. So I want to thank you, every one of you, the media team. Thank you for hosting. Those that are listening up to this point, I thank you all for being part of this program. May God bless all of you. I continue to stand gidigbam with Ike Pentecost.
Okay.
Adande monande egede.
Odogwu
Okwe
ukoro
kulka
nwa
na-eme. Okwe kulka na-eme.
ihe kwuru ka a na-eme jisi ike.
Ndewo.
Ushiyan Punta, I'm greeting you in India
Ching.
before you go.
Yeah, John don't chi aninga ya chingona.
I'm sure now I'm here, Tony.
Yeah, ya chicken ya gini nganinga.
Man, she keep cooking, no.
Nying ya nyo ni gini chingene nganya.
Nigeria go yera.
Nigeriana.
Good Nigeria. Ndewo.
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved home, land of our brave heroes. We must defend our lives, or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if the price is that for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. O fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count our privilege. The waving standard which emboldens the free shall always be our flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscathed we'll pass. When we are poised, the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets fill the glorious song of victory. We scored, O might and wrong. O God, protect us from the hidden pitfalls. Guide all our movements, lest we go astray. Give us the strength